Hello everybody and welcome to the Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII. This was live streamed on twitch.tv/The Death Audition on Friday. If you'd like, you can join us then, Fridays at 3, or you can like and subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below to give helpful advice, tips, and tricks. What's going on with Streamlabs with OBS, but you know, it's just one of those things. Anyway, let's not have it dampen the mood. Let's get right in. I think where we left off, I had mentioned I'm all out of tents, so it's gonna be intense. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I feel bad for him. You don't have to talk to him, but he's all depressed because basically Sephiroth went by him and didn't speak to him. I guess he just was so taken aback by that he just had to sit down. Dude had an existential crisis. He was like, am I real? I don't think I'm real. So, this is actually the Mount Coral reactor. There's quite a few. This is actually a good, if I'm remembering right, a good sort of training spot. But we're not going to be training. I know I keep saying I was supposed to train and then I don't. You know, it's part of the fun, man. You gotta say you're gonna do something and just not do it. So this reactor here, yeah, it has quite, it's weird. It has two different major story elements to it. And one of them is just flat out like you feel bad. Cool. Forgot how bad poison hurts. That's not too bad. I've been neglecting enemy skill as well. I should be sitting here and waiting for some of these monsters to do the skill, but I don't know. I'm not. Let's do another summon. Just for the fun. Ifrit, I think this is his last kind of classic design. He got more, I guess you would say, red in Final Fantasy VIII, and then in 9. Was he in 9? I don't remember if he was in 9. Oops. But I know in 10 they just completely overhauled him into a dog-like creature. There's nothing there for me to go down, by the way, and look. There's a reason they put the save point here, I think, and it's because there's missables here. And the first one should be coming up soon. So what you do is you hold left and hit circle repeatedly on the first one to grab what should be the guard staff, I think. Keyword should be. Wizard staff, I'm sorry. Close enough. So there is a possibility of you missing that completely. Which it doesn't really, you know, matter if you know what happens to the person that uses that. So this one you hit to the right and circle repeatedly. And now this should be a star pendant. You know, the thing we sold earlier. Part of the reason I sold it was because I knew another one was coming up. There we go. And just a refresher to everybody, a star pendant makes you invincible to, like, not invincible, immune to poison. So, and that third one that you just saw where you fall, there's nothing down there for you to grab, so let's do Chocobo. Have Tifa cure. So like I said, this is going to be a very heavily story-oriented stream this time around. This is, again, Barret's backstory, why he became who he was, or who he is. It's one of those tragic... So we're going to go up on this part. We will circle back around, but see what happens is if you go down there, the bridge is up, and they'll tell you, oh, the bridge is up, so you have to go up. And I'm just preventing some backtracking. Hey! We'll just kill all these in one go. Hopefully. Yeah. So, you know, not even related to the game, but yesterday I was working on my fence, and my gate fell off and hit me right in the face. It's right here, just a big red mark. I imagine that's what it's like getting hit by Ifrit or Chocomo. Just wham, right in the face. So here, what you do is you go into this little box, and they didn't want to bother to animate it, but this controls the drawbridge. And yeah, so you heard the little chirping. You can go up here and you'll see a little chocobo nest. Covered in treasure, and we'll just leave it. If you actually take the treasure, there's like a ton of, not a ton, but I think you have to fight either one or two sets of monsters, and it's just those bird-looking creatures. Go ahead and ether up real quick. But it's basically supposed to be their mama all angry at you. You know what? I lied. I'm gonna use the summon. So one of the enemy skills we forgot to get was Matra Magic. That was on a custom sweeper outside of Midgar, and I think we fought one, but it didn't use it, so we didn't learn it. Slipped my mind. But, again, that's something you can get at any time. I don't know, there's, I think one, yeah, there's actually, I think only one enemy skill that you can miss. And it's Pandora's Box. Because it's only cast one time. You can encounter the monster, but it will never cast it more than once. I'm assuming to fit in line with, oh, you've opened Pandora's box. Can't be opened again. You know what, we're using... I want to use Chocomo again. Mog, whatever. I don't know how much time we're going to spend in the gold saucer. Because we could theoretically, you know, kind of play around, but I think we're going to push forward and just do story. We'll come back later to the gold saucer and actually try to do some stuff. Thinking to encounter bombs on this bridge. It might be the only thing you encounter, but don't quote me on that. Oh, there's a bomb. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if this was one where it yeah, I think you have 3 shots in typical bomb fashion before it suicides and probably kills your character. But it's one of those things. I've had a lot of characters die to the bomb. It's a bomb! Not that kind of bomb. Come on now. This isn't the Super Mario Brothers movie. That movie doesn't exist. I think I was right. Here, I'm gonna purposefully self-destruct it. I don't think it hits all characters. If it does, I messed up. Yeah. Nah, it just hits one. And it kills him, so. If I would have healed, it wouldn't have been too bad. You get no experience, no gil for it, so it's really not beneficial to do that. So now we're in the town of North Coral, or Corel, whatever you want to call it. Hey, he's back! Get this man out of here! Man, just hit the shit out of him. See, I don't think it's really right that they blamed him for what happened, and hopefully, like I said, we'll see this time around. But it wasn't really his fault. Let's buy some stuff. Some tents. You can listen to their stories, but there's, like, why? They really have nothing to say. Up in one of these locations, I think it's that one, you can talk to the woman, and she will give you, in Disc 2 onwards, or whenever Meteor is summoned, she will give you, basically, Barret's ultimate, limit break, which is called Catastrophe. This is a good spot as well. We're not going to, but you can go out and train and, you know, just level up there. It's a good grinding spot. So here you can go to the gold saucer. Poor Barret's all bummed out. Take a good look at these surroundings, guys. Because we'll see it again. So that line right there, the only person against this is you, and you know that kind of throws me off as to why they're blaming Barret, because obviously everyone was for it, except one guy. And of course, whenever you deal with Shinra, that's Mind Pub. Mind Pub. It'd be ironic if it was Avalanche that did the explosion. I don't know if it was, but and then Barrett's like, I'm gonna join them. They're the reason, you know. My town got burned down. So I really don't know why we went to the gold saucer, especially since they're acting like it was the only way to move forward, but in all reality a certain set of events are going to happen that cause us to be able to move forward, but still I don't know. And this scene only plays once, so I'll be quiet so you can watch and listen. So there's actually 2 times in the story you come here, and one's later. It's still on disc 1, but then you really have no need to come back. We'll probably end up getting a lifetime pass later. And GP is stupid, but there's an easy way to get it later. You can trade Gil for it. See, and Aerith is being kind of insensitive here. I know, I have a feeling she was just trying to cheer Barret up, but yeah, but then she went too far. I mean, it was obviously a bad idea. So, there's multiple different squares. Like, there's a roller coaster minigame. The event square is nothing until the second part. Same for this square. It's just a little too early. Ghost. I think in the second part you can get an elixir there. Battle Square will get there. You can get Cloud's ultimate limit break from there. But Chocobo, we'll use that a lot later to get like gold Chocobos and such. But we're going to go to Wonder Square just to progress the story where we get our next character. I'm not gonna even try to say his name. Just name Cat. I'm gonna call him Cat. See it. His character really didn't make any sense to me, because he's a stuffed animal and a remote controlled animal. Probably gave away too much there, but still, the party was just like, oh, okay, you know, this obviously isn't normal. He just like invites himself, and the party just didn't care. So now, to see this area, it's a bunch of games and stuff where you can win GP, but we're not going to do that. To progress the story, we go to battle. And oh no, it's a Shinra troop. Oh, but he's dead. Who would have thought? So everyone's dead. Did Sephiroth do this? He loves saying that. See, they're wanting you to think it was Barret. Deal. Little JoJo reference for you. From me, not the game, obviously. I have a cat named Dio. He's a little asshole. But he's my little boy. And yes, we named him after the JoJo character. See, what depresses me is you never get to fight these things. I feel like it'd be a fun little fight. And I really don't know what gives Dio the right to be judge, jury, and executioner. So Barret acting this way didn't help matters because you're like, what in the world? Why did he really do it? And you can encounter monsters here. This guy just follows you like an idiot. And I think he just laughs if you talk to him. So this is the same situation as before. Those, yeah, they can mug you and steal things and run away. I don't know if you can manipulate them or not. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, I need to equip that new material we got. So these things have the opportunity to either do that or cure 3U. Or nothing, of course. But, oh well. So what we're doing is we're aiming to go to this house. And it progresses the story. It should be... This whole town should be familiar to you if you were paying attention. St. Barrett's being all weird. Like, it's a complete personality shift. How'd they get down? There is another Skywalker. Oh, wait. Like I said, a lot of Barret backstory. They just shot him. Just, ugh. Barrett's doing a little dance. A little jig. Horrible shots. Whoa there. For some reason a overlay just appeared. So now we know that Dine survived, but he also has a gun on his arm. So alright, that looks like a good party. What do we get rid of? What do you think? Because it's probably going to be this enemy skill. Because we'll probably just do transform. Now there's going to be a boss up here that only Barret fights. It's not necessarily too hard of a boss fight, especially since Barret has a limit. And we're gonna manipulate that actually. Wait, did he have a limit? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're not gonna waste his limit on any of the trash. We'll just go ahead and use it for it to burn through the trash. Take out the trash. I'm the trash man. But you know, I'd say the game really starts picking up when you get to the Temple of the Ancients. Oh, I got fire too, guys. We're actually getting some level ups here. There's something in the bottom of that well, but I don't feel like getting it. Oh yeah, let's go this way. So you can actually get lost in this desert out here if you go the wrong way. And I think a carriage will come eventually and bring you back, but we're not going to do that. It's a big waste of time. Hey, remember I said match for magic? We'll use it against him. Yeah. Probably no point in it now. It's an AoE. There we go. Alright, so basically go along here. I want to make sure he's healed up because this can become a problem. Let me make sure he actually has a heal on him. Because you really don't want to go into this fight with nothing. Like, did he shoot him? It's implied, but I guess bullets work differently here. So he's basically, you know, went insane. Hey, Elise, thanks for coming out. Catching the Final Fantasy stream. But so essentially, Dines went insane, which, you know, he's been through a lot. And now you know that Marlene is actually Dines' daughter. And he thought she was dead, which didn't help. And now he wants to kill her. This is my problem. So, we're going to open with a limit. Dying hits pretty hard. So you want to make sure, because he has a 2, yeah, S minus one of them that can hit you pretty hard. Let's do Metro Magic. I feel like they derped up his face. We'll go ahead and cure before I use that limit break. Okay. I don't remember his big special attack. Oh god, he got 2 in a row. If he gets another 2 in the row, we're done, guys. Yep, we're gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Ah, we got so lucky. Because it's the Molotov cocktail that's his kind of big bad. He's just going all in. Oh, good, it missed. Dude. I'm getting irritated. Yeah, I was like, that should take care of him. That was bad RNG. So basically, he wants to kill himself. And I think now that he knows that Marlene's alive and Barret's been taking care of her, that he basically can go in peace. So now, I skipped over a piece of this where you're supposed to go talk to this guy, him. I think he's Mr. Coates or something like that, and he will tell you, oh, you can't go up the elevator. You have to, like he said, like I told you, you gotta wait for the boss's permission, but. So now, the only way to actually go up is to win a chocobo race. This will probably take about 20 minutes. I don't like chocobo racing. I don't think I've given enough hints to that. Because there's two ways to do it. There's a manual and an automatic, and pretty much you always want to do manual. I don't think automatic wins a lot at all. And then she's directly from the Hunger Games, I think. So, not really. This came out before the Hunger Games. I am just kind of, yeah, I'm not going to listen to the story, because then you got to sit there and through the whole thing. You can hear that subtle music. He has no play in the game at all after this point. You will never see him again. So there's a materia here, Ramu. You cannot enter the menu, do anything except run around. As soon as she walks out, yeah, all these guys will get up slowly and walk through, and then we can go through. It's kind of stupid. I think Ramu is possible to miss. I don't remember if you oh shoot, I pushed the wrong button. Well, now we get to check that out. This will probably take me a couple of times to win. Mostly because it's not allowing me to... There it goes. So, yeah, I'll probably have to go again. You don't want to run out of stamina. And at this point in the game, there's... I mean... It really doesn't matter how much stamina you got. I might not have enough to complete the lap, though, because I burned quite a bit of it. Yahoo! Little kayaker falls right over. So this is the end part of the lap. A lot of the times they will just full on run like crazy at this end piece. And I might run out of... Yeah, I'm going to have to do it again. Yeah, so I don't really know what went on here. The stream on Twitch was acting wonky for a little bit here, and it cut out. So the last, I'd say about 10 minutes of this is non-existent because I don't also record as I'm streaming. So the only part that you missed would be basically me winning the Chocobo race and getting out of the gold saucer. We also, as a reward for winning the Chocobo race, we're pardoned for our crimes and we're given a little buggy to drive around in. I ended this stream right before Gungaga. Please pick us up this week on Friday at 3 for the next part, and also check us out on Wednesday at 3 for Minecraft.